and JK Tire.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Within hours, a spectacular people's mandate has been overshadowed by a contest for personal power. When the Congress should have been busy projecting the party as a potent political alternative for 2024, the spotlight is sadly on an open and ugly strife for the perks of power in Karnataka. The DKS versus Sidda spectacle is playing out in front of live televisions, and this is a rude reminder to the Janta that Congress has put ambition and power before people and seva. It's also a warning to the Congress High Command not to repeat past mistakes if it wants to prevent future crises. After all, the script playing out in Karnataka is symptomatic of a deeper malaise in the Congress that seems to be hurting the party more than any of its rivals. Just look north to Rajasthan, where Sachin Pilot has today put Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot on a deadline. Friends, it is the familiar story of the Congress hurting the Congress itself. It is therefore pertinent to ask if the infighting in Karnataka can turn into a full-blown rebellion like in Rajasthan, and if the Congress top brass can be absolved of the responsibility for the theatre of the absurd playing out before the eyes of the country. Amidst the pertinent question as to kaun banega Karnataka ka chief minister, the Karnataka suspense has shifted to the capital, with Siddaramaiah knocking at the doors of the High Command. Sources tell Times Now that the veteran leader is emerging as a favourite, as more than 80 MLAs are backing him. On the other hand, war horse and one of the strong contenders for the Chief Minister's post, DK Shivakumar, has sent a clear-cut message to the High Command. Listen in.
My party High Command will take its call. I have not decided to go to Delhi still, because today I have a lot of my people coming from all over the state. I have some small rituals in my house. Today is my birthday. I have to go to my deity with my family. After going that, I leave to Delhi. I don't know what time I will leave to Delhi. Whichever the flight is available, I will take it and go. Under my leadership, 135 MLAs, all of them with one voice have said that the matter will be left to the High Command. I don't have any single number. I don't have any personal number. Whatever my number is, the Congress number. I believe in one thing. A single man with courage makes a majority. We have passed a single line resolution leaving to the High Command. We have, under my leadership, 135 MLAs, all of them with one voice have said that the matter will be left to the High Command. I don't have any single number. I don't have any. My High Command has said that I should come to Delhi. I'll go to Delhi. I don't blackmail my party. Sometimes blackmailers get things, no doubt in it. But in my case, it is not the question. What commitment I have given to my party, I have done my job.
The think tanks in the Congress party are working on a truce formula. Congress sources indicate that Siddaramaiah might be made the chief minister for 2 years, while DK Shivakumar will be allowed to sit on the throne for the next 3 years. Two and a half is also a formula doing the rounds. Some people are even saying that 1 CM, 3 deputy CMs, all kinds of formulas are up there and on the table. The final announcement is expected to be done tomorrow evening. But this is not the first time when we are seeing a tussle between the two top regional leaders in Congress-ruled states. After ending 15-year BJP rule in 2018 with a win in Madhya Pradesh, Sidda, who led the Congress's campaign in the state, said that it will be an honor for him to serve as the chief minister if given a chance. But Congress chose experience over age and made Kamal Nath the chief minister of Madhya Pradesh. And what followed, everybody has seen. In Chhattisgarh, T.S. Singhdev had publicly acknowledged that there was a 2.5 years rotational chief ministerial formula, but Bhupesh Baghel, after meeting with Rahul Gandhi, said that there will be no change in the chief minister's post, and T.S. Singhdev is sulking till date. In Rajasthan, Gehlot and Pilot have been at loggerheads ever since the government was formed in 2018. But now the fight has reached a tipping point, with Pilot setting a 15-day ultimatum for Gehlot to act against the alleged corruption done during Vasundhara Raje's government era. Taking a dig, the BJP says it won't be surprised if its model is repeated in Karnataka. Listen in to this war of words.
We are seeing play out in Karnataka is the Rajasthan template of political instability, the fight for Satta, which comes down to the streets, where we can see how Mr. Pilot is protesting against Gehlot. The question therefore should be asked is not who will be next CM of Karnataka. The question should be who will Congress party make the next Sachin Pilot of Karnataka.
There is no deadlock at all. As BJP, how did they select their Yogi Adityanath? For almost 10 days they could not decide on UP. And in Assam, that Hemant Sarma, Sonwal, it was a tough job for central government to convince Sonwal. And they took 15 days. It is not like that. We have elicited the opinion of the elected MLAs. And on that we will take a call. There is no deadlock.
And breaking news coming in from the Congress party that the Karnataka chief ministerial race has now narrowed down Siddaramaiah to be new Karnataka chief minister. This decision was announced by Kharge inside the Congress meeting. So it's an internal announcement that was made. It's not official yet, but Kharge apparently in the meeting said that Siddaramaiah will be the chief minister as more MLAs have favored him in the ballots that were put in. Imran Khan, my colleague, joins me live from Bengaluru. Imran, so how decisive is Kharge's word that Siddaramaiah has more votes? Is that the reason why DK Shivakumar is sulking? Is he expected to be in Delhi? How is this going to play out? If Kharge says okay, is it okay, or does it still have to go to Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi? All kinds of questions are being asked at this moment.
Well, absolutely. Those are very pertinent questions as to whether the one-line resolution was passed by all the MLAs was Kharge will decide. Now, what we're getting to know in the observers meeting, which was given, they met all the three observers and they communicated what the MLAs majority have said that they want Siddaramaiah as the chief minister of Karnataka, especially not just looking at just the state, but also in the Lok Sabha, the next year for 2024, where the Congress is trying to target BJP on the corruption issue. Now, the Kharge has communicated that to the AICC General Secretary, the observers who were there, based on the ballots of what they have received and the oral observations, what the observers have conveyed to the AICC President. Tomorrow, Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi will also be there in the meeting, wherein we asked Siddaramaiah to participate and also asked DK Shivakumar to also come to Delhi. DK Shivakumar, as of right now, was elected to come to Delhi, but what we're getting to know from his sources saying that he may likely join the meeting tomorrow, and officially announcement will be made by the Congress party what Siddaramaiah will be the next chief minister of Karnataka. Swearing in will happen on Thursday. Now, whether it will be a full term, that is still a question. That's not going to be getting clarity on that. And what will be the role of DK Shivakumar is what is important. However, everybody in Karnataka and in the political pundits are saying that it is an uneasy marriage right now, which only bursts like other states where Congress is facing the problem, because D.K. Shivakumar, very few sources say, is not likely to accept it so easily that he was not chosen for the chief ministerial post.
Turbulence in the marriage even before the Bharat is out. That's the Congress's situation. Thank you, Imran, for that update. And ladies and gentlemen, for the legitimate question that we are asking on the Newshour tonight, has the Congress not learnt anything from the Rajasthan experience rebellion? That's the question, and that's the debate coming up on the other side. And joining me on the Newshour tonight, Dr. Ajay Alok, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Smita Prakash, Editor, ANI. Also joining me tonight, JVC Sriram, Political Commentator, Dr. Suman Siraman, Political Analyst, Tehseen Poonawala, Political Analyst. But my first question goes to Mr. Vivek Bansal, Senior Congress Leader, former CWC member as well. Mr. Vivek Bansal, what this whole drama that's playing out in Karnataka, doesn't it remind you of what happened in Rajasthan? And that reminder is coming even today when Sachin Pilot stands there and accuses his own government of Ashok Gehlot of various acts of commission and omission. Is that a replay that we are expecting in Karnataka?
Well, you all are proving to be doomsayers, predictors. Let me tell you that nothing of this sort. I think announcement is, as far as the announcement is concerned or the deliberations is concerned, it has its own procedure. Observers had come and they had taken the views of the MLAs of the Congress party and they have submitted a report subsequently, and a call would be given. And as you are saying, if at all a selection has been made, so that has been made. You all are predicting that he is going to, the person who is denied, he would be rebelling or something akin to this enactment of drama in Rajasthan. Let me tell you, in Rajasthan, also subsequently over a period of time, if things had happened, definitely we tend to draw a lesson out of it. And I can assure you nothing of this sort is going to happen in Karnataka. Karnataka, whosoever is anointed to the post of CM, it's going to be a stable government. It's going to be a government which would work, translate our promises which have been made in the manifesto, to work for the welfare of the people and to work for the harmony which had been disrupted in Karnataka for a period of time in the previous regime. I think that's the most important thing and vital thing as far as Karnataka is concerned. So don't get worried about it. We will take care of it. And as far as disruptions or discontent is concerned, I can assure you in BJP also maybe things don't come out that violently, but had been taken. Himachal is an example. Karnataka also. There were so many leaders, and Mr. Yadurappa was definitely sulking, and he didn't go whole hog into the election campaign, and that is very obvious. So let's take it as it is coming, and we should be optimistic.
We are absolutely fine. We are absolutely fine. We'll take it as it comes, and we'll play out as it keeps coming. Different voices that come. So we are not worried at all. But Ajay Alok, for the BJP to take pot shots rather early in the day is what Mr. Vivek Bansal is calling out. He says, look at your own situation, Madhya Pradesh or Uttar Pradesh or other states, you've had similar problems. So why point fingers at Congress in Karnataka?
Well, Navika, there is a saying: if confusion is the first step to knowledge, then I must be a genius man. That's how Congress goes about it. See, BJP never had any problem because there is a basic difference in the upbringing of leadership in BJP and Congress. In the Congress, the confusion is being created by the family, it's tackled by the family, solved by the family, and then the leader is placed. Like Siddaramaiah ji, he was contesting his last elections. Now he wants to become the chief minister for the last time. So BJP is nowhere in it. BJP never had any problem, whether it is Assam, whether it is UP, whether it is Himachal, whether it is Maharashtra. A collective leadership is brought up, it's groomed and then placed. And nobody has a problem. But here the problem is like you have two people fighting for the same pinch of cake. Because here they are not here for the purpose of serving. Here is a matter who bites the cake. So it's their problem. And see, two people, it's not, my friend was saying about the stable government and all. We are not questioning the stability of the government. You have 136, you have to be stable. There's no question why you can't be stable. The problem comes with the governance. How you're going to govern when you have two power centers. Because obviously, the other person is going to sulk. And if you have a 2.5 year situation, we have seen what happened in Chhattisgarh. Anyway, it's not our concern. It's ultimately the people who are going to take the leash. And people will realize, because right now, other than these two, there's a demand for the deputy chief ministership also, and 5 ministership also from some Muslim board, I guess. They were asking if the deputy CM should be from Muslim, and we need 5 ministership and important department like revenue, education, home, all be given to Muslim, because 72 seats Congress has won only because of Muslim votes. So all these voices are coming up one by one. So I guess Congress loves to be in this situation. And because these situations are created, harnessed and nurtured by the Congress. Absolutely.
Mr. Vivek Bansal is countering you. Mr. Bansal.
Yeah, well, our friend was talking about and citing an example of Chhattisgarh. Let me just assure him, in Chhattisgarh, government is doing very well, and I can say it on record, and this should be there. As far as the future the assembly election is concerned, Congress is coming back. So
Rajasthan? Rajasthan is also doing very well.
See, there are hiccups, but the ultimate result is going to be good. I can assure you. Whatever people may think, there is no anti-incumbency, at least against the government. There are hiccups.
There are hiccups? Are these only hiccups? Let me get in Smita Prakash. Smita Prakash, Rajasthan, only hiccups, or is the Congress Sarkar there getting choked? Hiccups to 4.5 saal se ho rahe hain. 4.5 years, there have been so many hiccups. By now, I think the oxygen levels are falling, and the Congress Sarkar seems to be choking in Rajasthan. They're comparing it with Karnataka. How well is this comparison looking to you?
Severe indigestion, I think, as far as Rajasthan is concerned, but then you can live with indigestion for a long time. You keep having isabgol and life becomes normal. I know it's a very gross metaphor to extend so far, but but I think we have analyzed this Karnataka situation so much that one is slightly losing it now and just say that bana lo sarkar yaar, koi kisi ko bhi bana lo chief minister. But actually, I think Siddaramaiah holds the trump card right now. He's an old war horse. I think he was the 22nd chief minister of Karnataka. He's the only second chief minister to have completed a full term. But he is not one of those dyed-in-wool congressmen, unlike DK Shivakumar, who began as a student leader. So he's a pure congressee, if you might see. He understands the Congress mentality very well. Siddaramaiah, having been chief minister before, having been deputy chief minister before, has administrative experience, but he's not that pure congressee, when people say this, because he was in he was in Lokdal, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He was in Janta Dal, he was in Janta Party, Janta Dal Secular, and then Deve Gowda fired him, and then he went on to the Congress Party. But if you see DK Shivakumar, he's this pure Congress person, who understands the mentality of the Congress. And there was no way that this election would have had, the Congress would have got such a stupendous victory in this election, and Bharat Jodo for doing 20 plus days very well organized. So he's very resourceful, but then he has his negatives also. Congress, I think, if they are selecting Siddaramaiah as is becoming apparent, the point is that it's taken the safe, the conventional option, which is expected, and this is not an option where maybe Kharge ji has revealed it, but it's quite clear who takes the decisions in the Congress Congress party. Right from Narasimha Rao's time, we have seen that even if Sonia Gandhi ji doesn't, openly say it, it is she who has taken it, whether she holds a post or not in the party. So they have taken the safe way out. Now it remains to be seen whether DK sulks and sits aside like Sachin is doing currently. Remember, Sachin didn't do that. He remained within the setup. Even now, he keeps saying that I will work with Gehlot ji or something like that. It's a rebellion, but it's taken 4 years to fructify. So, will DK Shivakumar openly rebel? I really doubt it. I don't think it's going to work that way.
Well, so let me get in Tehseen Poonawalla. Tehseen Poonawalla, one sulking, one made the chief minister. Is that the best that Karnataka can do? You know, whichever side sulks and whichever side makes it. Right now, odds are with Mr. Siddaramaiah. But is Mr. DK Shivakumar just roll over and sit in a corner and stay within the Congress and not do anything? You know, are you going to spend the next 5 years sorting out these personal issues between the two tarring leaders, or is it really going to be governance for which you've made so many promises?
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me on the show. And I can give your viewers one news for sure. Neither Siddaramaiah ji, neither DK Shivakumar ji are fighting. They are both united. And under the leadership of Kharge ji, Srimati Priyanka Gandhi Vadra ji, Rahul ji and Priyanka ji and Sonia ji, a stable government in Karnataka will form. Ajay Alok ji spoke about the Sunni Waqf Board chief, speaking about 5 Muslim deputy CMs and other ministers. Flash news, Times of India. This Waqf Board chief was appointed by the BJP. He's continuously backed the BJP. Please, Ajay Alok ji, you're a very respected person. Through Times Now, may I request you, please ask your people in the BJP to stop speaking for the Congress. It's a request. I am saying this on record. Record me and play it tomorrow. This man is associated to the BJP and he's making these statements to polarize Karnataka. Point number 3. Whoever is chief minister, the other person will work in tandem. Siddaramaiah ji has the experience. Everyone in Karnataka loved the 5 years. He's been a chief minister 5 years uninterrupted. DK Shivakumar has administrative and organizational experience. And flash news for the BJP. How many deputy chief ministers did they have that they are coming and lecturing us today on national TV? Please don't do it. Karnataka will see a prosperous Congress government.
Well, brave last words, and we are waiting for tomorrow to record and play your bite. It's live on air on national television on Times Now. Ajay Alok wants to respond to you. Ajay Alok. I think you're on mute, Ajay. I'm sorry. I think there is an audio problem, but Mr. Sriram, the question here is Siddaramaiah been announced by Kharge in an internal meeting, but still hasn't got the stamp of approval from Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi. Will it only be for Mr. Kharge to announce? Will Mr. DK Shivakumar, who's been calling and naming, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi in his various statements today, will he just sit back and work with Mr. Siddaramaiah? Or are you seeing once again an ugly so-called rebellion that has been brewing for 5 years in Rajasthan, now repeating itself in Karnataka?
I don't know whether rebellion is going to brew or not, but I can tell that there will be a level of dissatisfaction, and now the Congress is operating in a different manner. Mr. Siddaramaiah and other general secretaries operate as the high command, while there is a super high command which has got Sonia, Rahul and Priyanka Vadra, who actually operate as a super high command. Now, I am sure that Mr. DK Shivakumar must be having direct line of access to the super high command, and must have probably, because if you look at the kind of candidate selection they had, DK Shivakumar let go of the candidate selection where they packed the MLAs with that of the MLA candidates with that of Siddaramaiah loyalists. But I think he will extract his pound of flesh from the super high command, and Mallikarjun Kharge was also a victim of Siddaramaiah's brand of politics, because in 2013, let us remember that Siddaramaiah was not the first candidate. Mallikarjun Kharge threw his hat in the ring, but he was denied the chief ministership. That is the reason why, prior to the elections, even DK Shivakumar talked about accepting Mallikarjun Kharge as the chief minister. I am sure DK Shivakumar is not an amateur politician. He is a hardcore Congress person, as you rightly mentioned, identified by Rajiv Gandhi, contested against Devagowda and bet Devagowda at the height of his prowess. And he cannot be sulking because he feels that he has delivered Karnataka. At this point of time, he would probably argue that it is me who has delivered Karnataka. It is me who had funded the Bharat Jodo Yatra. I am the one who is going to fund the 2024 elections. And if you are not going to take me into confidence, and that too, very importantly, we need to understand that if this 2 years or 3 years, 2.5 years formula comes into place, DK Shivakumar will be at a very big disadvantage. Because Siddaramaiah would say that I want the first 2.5 years. Because of
Vivek Bansal, that's the point. You know, your 2.5 year promise not honored in Chhattisgarh, not honored in Rajasthan. Who's going to believe you that when you say 2 years or 3 years later or 2.5 and 2.5, you know, will DK Shivakumar buy that? And number two, today on various occasions in his press conference and otherwise too, Mr. DK Shivakumar has said that I've delivered the state. That is what I was asked to do. I've delivered the state. And I'm not going to talk about any other number of how many MLAs are supporting me or how many are supporting Mr. Siddaramaiah. I'm only going to talk of one number, which is 135 MLAs, which I've delivered to the Congress party. So how do you contest those facts that he's put on the table?
You see, as far as, first of all, I would like to answer your first question at 2.5. This is all conjectural. First of all, we should, till the time it comes out in the open, we don't have to discuss it. And secondly, as far as his statement that he has delivered, definitely no two opinions about that. His administrative prowess came to the fore in this Bharat Jodo Yatra, and he's a die-hard congressman, no two opinions about that. And as far as his submission is concerned, that he's right, that he delivered 135 MLAs. But at the same time, he has said this also, that he has full faith in the Congress High Command. So whatever decision in sync with the views of the MLAs, party is going to have a wider perspective. And that's the reason the decision is taking place, the delay is taking place. I think it would be a very, very mature decision, which would be respected by everybody, be it DK Shivakumar or be it Siddaramaiah.
All right.
Anybody.
All right. So then, Dr. Suman Siraman, what Mr. Vivek Bansal is telling us, mature decisions, sab saath hain, everybody's got a smile on their face. Whoever is decided by the High Command will become the Chief Minister. And after that, we'll all live together in one happy family with all 32 teeth beaming in a smile. Is that the way you think it's going to happen? But before I come to you, DK Shivakumar, speaking to cameras, let's listen into him.
I don't want to comment on it. We have left it to our party high command. Our party high command will take a call.
You always obeyed by the party, sir. You stood for the party. Do you think party need to consider that, sir?
I don't want to speak anything now. I don't want to comment. I don't want to speak. Whatever I have spoken already. My health and my family did not permit today because of this travel. I had this food, my stomach problem is there.
As per my sources, sir, more than 70 MLAs are just looking after to see you as CM.
No. I don't want that MLA. Even if it is 125 MLAs or 130 MLAs, that is not important for me. Ours is a Congress bloc. 135 is the number. 136 is associate member, our aligned partner. All of them, we are one, we will be one, we will work together.
Before 2018, the whole Congress office was looking like it is about to close here. You entered there, you took the responsibility. Do you think that need to be looked after?
See, you are a political journalist. You have seen everything. I don't want to comment on things. Only we are in politics. Whether you won or you are lost, that is important. How you won, how you lost, no question. It is all on the numbers. Today, God-givingly, they have given good numbers. The people trust. That trust, the confidence in the country, we all have to join together. I am very happy today Mamta has come out with some statement. Various other leaders have come to statement. I did not see, but just now when I was having my coffee, I saw some clippings coming out. So it's good for the opposition.
You are one side, you are on the bed, you are taking treatment, you are roaming around. Other side, most of the cadre, most of the party members, they are somewhere in Delhi, and Mr. MP is also in Delhi, but you are sitting here as a party president. Sir.
I wanted to go, but see, I should be continuously able to, without any complication, travel at least.
Well, the body language there, he's got a cannula on his hand. He says he's not well. What is the body language telling you? Leaving a lot unsaid, but a little downbeat at this moment. Dr. Suman Siraman, what do you think?
Navika, first of all, let me offer my sincere condolences to a large section of the media who were hoping that this issue could embarrass the Congress party. That's not happening. You will recall that on the day of the counting,
why do you have to be super serious?
Media is not the villain.
You know, the media wasn't fighting this election, my friend. We reported what we had to report. Dr. Suman Siraman, you know, what kind of a doctor are you that you only know the ailments of the media? You don't know ailments of any other political party.
I have spoken one sentence. Let me finish, please.
What nonsense.
One sentence. On Saturday.
No, you are deliberately doing this.
Tehseen and me were saying exactly this. Tehseen is there. He and I clearly said Congress is getting 120 plus. Mr. Siddaramaiah will be the chief minister. DKS will not rebel and he will get key portfolios and be a deputy chief minister. Don't believe me? Play back the tape. It's there.
So you should become an astrologer or see
This is a very
Why
different,
doctor?
Slightly,
Dr. Suman Siraman, you said that, and you're taking away the credit. You're taking away the credit that went to Tehseen Poonawalla because he was the only one through the election season who's been saying 135 seats, for which he danced in this studio right in the middle. So don't take away his moment of glory. Number one. Number two, Dr. Suman Siraman, what is playing out is what is being shown, unless you want us to jump to the conclusion that Siddaramaiah ban gaye hain, ab sab chup ho jao, because Dr. Suman Siraman has said this. So we should just not show what is happening currently. You know, what kind of an expectation is that?
Let me speak.
Please speak sensibly, and you have all the time in the world.
There are ambitions within every politician. I found it amazing that Smita Prakash says Sonia Gandhi chose the leader. MLAs were consulted. As per information I got, and most channels have also carried this news, 92 plus MLAs voted in favor.
Ask the Congress party
this
only.
Is not a democratic
they say high
process.
command.
Please tell me what is. Please ask. Please. No, 1 second, madam.
Do you just ask Tehseen? He himself said with the blessings of Sonia Gandhi. Can you imagine the Congress MLAs electing somebody without Sonia Gandhi saying yes?
You have a meeting, you collect the feedback, from the MLAs, The High Command collects the feedback, observers are appointed. Okay, and we are talking of time. What are we talking about? It took 1 week to appoint Yogi Adityanath as Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh.
Oh my God.
How long
You
did
know,
it
just
take
like
for
you
Pushkar
said,
Ghani
Dr.
to-
Sumansi Raman, that one section of the media is surprising
can
you,
we just
then
move
one
away
section
from
of the
what-
political analysts also surprising me that they knew everything so much before everybody else, and today they are finding and pointing fingers at others. You know, that section of political analysts also surprised me. But Ajay Alo, respond to all the charges against the media and the BJP. Media, we've answered. BJP, please answer.
I don't know what's wrong with the Congress people like Tehseen Bhai and Sumansi Raman. First, they point out things that media now said something, we want to polarize the election. Come on. 82% of the total Muslim vote you take, and we are polarizing the election. Whatever the gentleman was saying about making ministers, what kind of sloganing we are hitting in Karnataka, it's for everyone to see. See, it's entirely your matter that you make chief ministers. It's nothing concerning BJP. But we have seen in the past that people like the state president, under whose leadership elections are being contested by the Congress, and if they happen to win, the chief minister becomes someone else. It was there for everyone to see in Rajasthan when Sachin Pilot led to Congress victory in 2000. He was refused. The similar way the Jyotiraditya Scindia. So it's your mess, and you have to do your mess. But this mess will affect the governance. That's what people are looking at you. That basically, whenever the power comes, you guys are so much power hungry that everybody rushes to fight on that power. As if it's not power, it's a piece of cake, and everybody wants to have it. This is the situation in the Congress. And what High Command? Who's the High Command? Is it Mr. Kharge or Mr. Sonia Gandhi? Who's the High Command? You're yourself confused. Somebody says that Kharge has announced that Siddaramaiah is going to the Chief Minister. Then you say, no, the High Command has appointed the observer. Do you know who is the High Command?
Well, Tehseen, that's a common question when Dr. Sumansi Raman goes after us. The question is, he went after Smita. Can you say when DK Shivakumar just mentioned about the High Command, which is this High Command? Does it consist of Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi or not?
It does. Sonia ji, Rahul ji, Priyanka ji and Kharge.
There you are.
No dispute.
There you are.
Sonia ji,
Dr.
Rahul ji,
Sumansi
Priyanka
Raman.
ji,
There are 4 High Commands.
No, one second. And Kharge ji, and Kharge. No, one second. Please.
There are 4 High Commands.
And Kharge ji, and one more thing. Just one more thing. Can I please make my point just very gently, just 4, 5, 6. It's called democracy. It's called collective leadership. Apart from that, there's the CWC. Now you see, it's not like the BJP where JP Nadda ji is the president, but all decisions are taken by Amit Shah ji and Amit Shah ji. Here it's collective decisions, and I can tell you so many times personally, the Gandhis may want one thing, but the CWC may decide otherwise. That they go with the majority.
So you know everything about how the Congress runs. Tehseen, who is the Chief Minister? Let's cut the chase. People want to know Chief Minister Who's the Chief Minister? Smita?
What Dr.
Will it be decided by Rahul or Priyanka?
What Dr. Suman said is right. It will be decided by the MLAs of the state.
So Sidda
and the High Command will collectively
Siddaramaiah,
approve.
Smita coming in. Smita? By the way, even Smita said Siddaramaiah is ahead in the race. But you would care not to acknowledge that. You will only acknowledge Dr. Sumansi Raman. But be my guest. Smita.
No, Smita ji I always acknowledge. Smita ji also said it. In fact, I broke it.
I think the body
language... Sorry, she didn't say Congress was getting a majority in the first place.
Oh God, you know everything. This Dr. Raman is the Antaryami. He's the Shankaracharya of all predictions of elections. Can we keep that aside now? Now let us just talk about DK
Smita, don't believe me.
Just let's talk about DK and Siddaramaiah. You are not becoming Chief Minister, no. You are not becoming Chief Minister, not of Tamil Nadu, not even of Chennai. You are becoming Mayor. So just wait now. Let's talk about Karnataka for once. Okay? So right. Now just sit aside. Let's talk about DK Shivakumar. The way I think Navika, his body language seems to give away that, you know, he's looking like a person who's making peace with the current situation. He is not in a state of rebellion. Yes, his health is not good. He has a stomach upset, which he just said. But besides that, I think he's just coming to terms with it, that a rebellion is not something which is going to look graceful at this time. He's not going to do that, and they're not going to announce this 2.5 years situation, because it makes the sitting chief minister a lame duck chief minister. He's not going to do that to Siddaramaiah. There is an understanding which they will reach in some way or the other. The only thing I can see it is if Kharge decides to make
well, those are fresh
the
visuals coming. Sushil Kumar Shinde, former Home Minister, leaving the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge. It's all happening, and as Smita said, DK Shivakumar's body language kind of gives the game away. He's making peace, is he, with the fact that Siddaramaiah is ahead of him in the race for the Chief Minister's seat. But who knows? वो कहते हैं ना कि the knives are out and it's a long night ahead. Tomorrow is when the announcement will be. We'll keep following this story and we'll keep bringing to you the latest. But for the moment, it looks like either DK Shivakumar is very unwell, or his body language says that maybe the race may be giving up on him and favoring Siddaramaiah for the moment. We leave it at that, and we'll follow this story, thanking all my panelists for joining me on debate number 1. On the other side,